This hangout on air is live exactly at the top of the hour, folks. Hey, welcome to Troy, Montana. My name is Earl Teets. It really is a blessing to be able to share some truthful facts with you. We're going to show you a proven roadmap to over $10,000 in income on part-time efforts here. We're going to show you some facts of why you won't find a better place than this to help create the security that you're looking to do. And really, if more monthly money is a problem, we're going to show you a solution to that. Maybe you need a way to see how to solve some health problems in life. You're going to see a lot of things here. What I'm asking is just your time to share some truthful facts with you. You know, if you got a true global company that's over 7 years track record, completely debt-free, that specializes in helping people earn from home, when you have the truth, it takes a couple minutes to be able to explain it. Another thing I'm going to share with you about the truth here is we're going to show you a major path to $10,000 in income in one work quarter. Sorry, folks, if you're expecting an adventure like that to start for free, it is not going to happen here. For that serious money, I mean, we have smaller ways to get started with this business than what I'm sharing tonight. But what I'm sharing tonight is if you've just lost a job, if you've got a family to take care of, and you find yourself needing to make fast money on a real basis, I mean, minimum wage is a little less than $400 a week. We're talking at least $500 a week. Can you make that happen with this opportunity? Absolutely. But you need to understand it's a business, not a hobby. When you treat it like a business, it'll act like a business. There's no such thing, folks, as a business that pays out thousands of dollars weekly that started for free and operated every month for free. I don't care where you go. The beauty of entrepreneurship is what you're going to see here tonight is a proven path that you'll be able to see at an affordable way to go, but it's just not going to start free. Now, is there any experience behind this long-haired hippie in a hat from Troy, Montana, trying to share some success secrets with you? You know, there's a lot of experience, and I promise you this, I don't know it all. I just can't remember it all at once. No, I don't know it anywhere near it all, but I have had the privilege to work with some of the very best in the industry, and some people need a little credibility, so I'm going to share a little bit of that. This gentleman here, his name is John Maxwell. The Fortune 500 companies pay him to train their most elite leaders. So it was really a blessing to study him over 10 years, go to functions and be able to learn from him, have my picture taken with him. Another gentleman we're really passionate about building a team together. Eddie Freeman is my sponsor in this business known as XFuse. He's had the privilege to start at zero, make over $1 million annually, and help a few others to make $1 million. Another person is Paul Morris. The beautiful lady in the picture is Darlene. That's my wife. And we're sitting here with Paul Morris in this picture. He's a legend in the industry of network marketing at building network marketing teams of over 100,000 earners in a 90-day period of time. He's got over 40 years experience at taking people from zero to $1 million type income. That's pretty powerful. Here is the founder of our company, Rick Cotton, with myself and my wife, Darlene. So we've actually rubbed elbows, shook hands, and seen the best of the best. And we're here to show you a proven fact. Our blog is thehomebusinesshelper.com, and it's going to be down until the middle of February. We're in the process of getting some tools and stuff put together that'll be quite helpful at a later time with a few other strategies than what we already got in motion. But here, we share the truth. Some see the truth, some run from it, and some embrace it. And what we do is we help those who are ready to embrace the truth. What are we? We're a second-to-market company, completely debt-free in over 10 countries. I believe we're in over 12 countries. We have multiple income streams with a proven earning system. Now, if you look at history, folks, success leaves clues. And the clues left behind by success show you that when you capitalize on a trend in motion, that's when you can make the most money. Let's look at some historic trends and get an idea what the masses thought when those trends were in motion, and then what really happened is a true thing. We can learn a lot from that to see a path that we can go down today. So Allow me a couple minutes to take you there before we dive into the trends and the work habits to make the money. First of all, if you look at the automobile, because this illustrates what second to market means. When automobile first come out, it didn't have windshield wipers, it didn't have gas gauge, and most people said, you got to be kidding me. You want me to put my family in this contraption? Powered by gas, can't even stop right away, may even explode. You're nuts. The horse, we're going to stick to the horse. You guys run along with your automobile. That thing will never make it. But what happened in reality? The second to market automobile come out with a gas gauge in it, windshield wipers, and the masses got more comfortable with the automobile. But that second to market automobile, the first one there proved the automobile was going to work in the industry. The second one was in more demand and more profits were made. So can we look at something different that's a trend? Something different in our age and our generations now where we can see a major trend going. Well, let's look at the old adage, if you eat your vegetables, you're going to be healthy. And you know, it's a true statement. Vegetables are a good thing for you. There is a problem though. If you look back at history, go back before the 1950s, and I mean, that's a long time. Go back before the 1950s and look at the soil. What did we not have then that we do have now? We had a lot of acid rain now that we never had then, and we've had this acid rain for several generations. We have a lot of pesticides that are used on a regular basis that did not exist then. We have a lot of fertilizers that are chemical based that are not used. And if you don't think they're used, think again. If the farmers want the farm aid when their families are starving because the economy is doing horrible, they will do whatever it takes to get that farm aid. And if that farm aid says you got to use a specific type of fertilizer or pesticide, that farmer's going to feed his family. Now, what's happened is the soil don't have the nutrients that it used to have. Our vegetables look pretty, but the actual nutrition is not there. It's the truth. Now, where does history point the fact to this being the truth? The fact that there is more money created in health and wellness supplements than any other endeavor on the planet. There is more money made there than in politics, believe it or not, or even the oil business. That's powerful, folks. Where do I get my information? Look at Paul Zane Pilzer, the leading economic forecaster for over 20 years. And he's always predicted health and wellness is where it's at. And let's think about this. You love your family. You love your wife, your children, or your husband and your children. And think about what I'm saying. We all want to spend more time with our loved ones. So those of us that understand that the nutrients isn't in the soil, we look at that as a problem. We recognize we need to solve this problem. We take those supplements. So think about what I'm saying, folks. It's not snake oil to deal with health and nutrition. It's a real thing. And when you give the body what it needs, it's simply amazing at what can happen when you do that. So now you understand what second to market means. We understand what capitalizing on a trend like the automobile, the cell phone, the home computer. So we're going to show you 5 major trends right here that are big money makers. I'm going to show you why they're money makers. I'm going to show you why you want to be part of all of this. Okay, the first major trend, I call these your 7 facts to freedom presentation. We're going to cover all 7 things here. The first one is natural defense against the body. And where is the money? Well, the money's in natural defense and liquid nutritional supplements. If you do a check on history and look at what happened, I believe it was 2007 when X-Fuse first came to pass. And they looked at the track record back to 1997, and within that decade, and looking at the history of the industry itself, there had only been 3 companies that went from 0 to $1 billion in annual sales. What did they have in common? Well, you may have heard of the Tahitian Noni Company. You may have heard of the Mangosteen Company. You may have heard of Acai. Wow, what did they all have in common? They were single super juice. So all we did was use logic and common sense. We recognized the fact that those were concentrated versions, and whole food extracts were 40% more bioavailable to the body when the immune system's weak. Absorbing nutrition makes it hard, so a concentrated version won't get near as many results as a 40% more bioavailable version with whole food extracts with a patented chaperone molecule that allows these multiple botanicals to work together synergistically and be able to have a shelf life, meaning that 6 months on the shelf, the product's still good, where a lot of products don't have that quality. It's a unique formulation that allows the best of the best nutritional botanicals on the planet formulated together to do what they can for the body. Now, we can't make any cures, and 7 Plus is that product line. This is the Performance Bottle. Very powerful product. Let me see my glasses here to give you an idea. GAC, acai, goji, noni, flacoidin, mangosteen, and sea buckthorn. Very powerful superfoods. There's some other ingredients in here that are designed to help the body reduce stress on a natural level. Who isn't stressed nowadays? So think about it. It's a solution. Now, the bottom line, free radicals and inflammation cause more pain and more disorder and more problems with the body than anything else out there. It all wraps up to those two things. The botanicals in our 7 Plus products, they are the most sought after ingredients on the planet in the strongest form possible, with the reputation to eliminate free radicals and inflammation. Again, I am not a doctor. I can't diagnose. I can't make any claims that cure, but I can say what these ingredients were studied and proven to be able to do. So imagine what they could do when you put them in your body and allow your cells the nutrition that they need to do what they're supposed to do on an individual cellular level. Now, those cells are going to replace themselves every 90 days according to biology. So as a company, we know you need the right nutrition. We know it's going to take time to absorb that nutrition in your body. So if you take the product for 60 days and you're not satisfied, send it back to the company for a full refund. Where's your risk to put something good in your body? Isn't that powerful? So we see a major trend there, right? So the natural defense is there with the 7 Plus products. What's unique about this? Where's the market spending their money, and what makes this product so much in demand? Well, turn on your television set this weekend. We're going to watch the Seahawks pound the Patriots into the ground, whether the balls are deflated or not. I shouldn't say I'm a Seahawk fan if you can't tell. But we're going to see the Super Bowl, and what we're going to see on those commercials, we're going to see a lot of pills out there that are not cures, that have side effects, often worse than what the people are taking the pills for. Now, I'm not making claims that these products can replace those pills. I am showing you what these products were designed for. There's a big difference there. So imagine what the people are spending. The masses are spending between $12 and $15 up to $30 a day on these solutions that are not cures, full of side effects. You'll watch the commercials, you'll see what they are. So when you have a natural solution for less than $2, that gives you the ability to save, wow, over $10 a day. Multiply that out by 30 days, you just saved $300 a month by transferring your spending that you're already spending now to better for less money with no side effects at all. And if you're not satisfied, send everything back to the company. Where was your risk to eliminate the torture? Why should you sacrifice a body organ to get the body to work? I never understood that. Look at the side effects that they talk about on these commercials, and people swarm to that stuff by the millions. Kind of makes you scratch your head, don't it? So let's look at another trend that's in motion. How about weight loss? January, first month of the year, everybody's getting rid of them bellies. Well, let's take a look at weight loss. If it's natural, that's half the battle. But look at the ability to replace a meal. In fact, what we're going to do, you look at weight loss, it's a nutritional shake. And when you got a shake that has 100% of the body's daily required vitamins and minerals, we got a shake called Shapeweigh. Now, just a meal replacement shake, you kind of blah now, wouldn't it? Most of them are, but this one tastes delicious. What's unique about it, not only do you get 100% of the daily required vitamins and minerals that the body needs, you get a full array of proteins, whey protein isolates, and concentrates, and colostrum protein found in mother's breast milk, supposed to boost the immune system in major ways. The good egg proteins that give the body the amino acids that it needs. This is pretty powerful stuff. Let's not forget about the digestive system. Let's have both prebiotics and probiotics. And then, you know, those fancy ingredients that you see all the TV doctors and all the best of the best experts in nutrition all over the place talking about ingredients like Garcinia cambogia and raspberry ketones. Do a Google search on them if you don't know what they are. Very powerful group ingredients into one little shake that absolutely tastes delicious. Got another ingredient in it called chromium picolinate that burns fat into energy naturally. Wow, give your body all this for less than $3. What does it cost for just the 4 basic food groups, folks? You can't even put them on the plate for less than 12 to 15 bucks, depending on where you shop. Think about that. So you're going to replace one meal that don't have as much nutrition, that's not even prepared, for one Shapeweigh shake for less than $3. You're saving, again, over $10 a day, replacing a meal to get better nutrition for less money. And when you're saving over $300, folks, it's beautiful to have products that people would use even if there's no business attached. Think about how powerful that is, excuse me. But think about that. That's very powerful. You're already spending the money on the meal, so you don't got to find this money in the budget. You get to replace the spending, save money, and enjoy benefits for the body at the same time. Now, what does this eliminate in the most lucrative industry on the planet? It eliminates a little word they call attrition. This means that if you sign somebody up with a business with a water filter or a pain bracelet, what do they need next month? How is there going to be volume created for you as an entrepreneur? But when you have consumable products that not only benefit the body, but save the person over $100 a month as well, give them incentive to refer it to others, that eliminates attrition, folks. They need it next month. Why? They want the solution, and they want to save over $100 a month. Hey, that's a beautiful solution to a major big problem and create an income. And don't you deserve to be in front of these trends that I've talked to you about? We still got 3 more. I've only mentioned 2. Okay, the Shapeweigh meal replacement shake. What's next? Let's take a look. Healthy energy drinks. I mean, gosh, you guys, it's awful what's happened on the news and how many people have been hauled to hospitals, you know. It's not just young kids, it's even older people mixing energy drinks with alcohol, and the combination can be deadly. But what if there was a healthy energy drink on the market? There actually is. And it's not just an energy drink, it's a hydration booster. The solution is Greenzilla. It's really good. Now, I don't understand all the fancy lingo, but people that know what this is, this BSCG, the Banned Substance Control Group, we have many professional athletes and Olympic athletes that use these products and freely endorse them without us paying them because they've proven to work. You may have heard of the fastest old man in the world, Justin Gatlin. He loves this Greenzilla product as well as this performance product. There's a few other, but I'm not going to tie up all the time mentioning names. I'm just giving you an idea. There's important people that like these products, folks, and it's kind of nice. So you look at an energy drink, and what do they cost? $3 to $5 to $7 a day. And it's a proven fact that people are buying 3 to 5 of these things a day and drinking them. So when you got an energy drink that's also a hydration booster, and what's that mean if you're over 40? If you're like me, I'm over 40. There's times I got out of bed at night, did the dance because the legs got the cramps going through them so bad that you could just scream bloody murder. Well, a lot of time, folks, that happens because as we get older, our bodies don't hydrate properly. And when you're dehydrated, you're going to experience things like that. So 29 cents solves the problem. 29 cents puts a healthy energy drink in your pocket. Again, transferring your spending to better for less money. You're saving over $100 per month. Isn't that fabulous? Look at these trends. Now, next, we're going to look at another trend called coffee, folks. Coffee's graduated. Think about what I'm saying. If you don't believe me, look at Starbucks. Should be called $5. Ain't nothing. They're hardly cheaper than $5. Some of them are even $7 and $8 a drink. People are buying 3, 4, 5 of these things a day. And I'm not just picking on Starbucks. Look at Dunkin' Donuts. Look at all the places out there that are really going into that coffee market, the mocha market. And when you get those things, they got all them sugared ingredients, and all the stuff that's in those are designed to do what? Completely destroy the immune system. So why not solve the problem and get a coffee that tastes delicious, has ingredients in it that are completely good for the body with both clinical studies behind it? Summa Cafe. Coffee has graduated, folks. It's very powerful, very good stuff. Now, I'm a Montana mountain boy, so I don't understand a lot of the fancy pants lingo out there, but the people that do understand it and search for it will love what this says. If you look at all these little symbols here, it tells you that we're organic, where all of these things are important. So it's got all the good stuff in it. It's healthy. It's completely good for the body. It's organic. And when it's less than $2, think about that. You're still saving money, transferring your spending. Isn't that amazing? Now, really, coffee's a major trend. If it's got a mushroom in it, the Japanese word for the mushroom is to clear the poisons out of the body. If it's got a really good Garcinia cambogia to help you lose weight naturally, and it tastes delicious, the oxidization is not there because of the proper way this is formulated to keep it fresh. This is some powerful stuff. Now, think about this. Who doesn't drink coffee? Isn't that amazing? Everybody drinks coffee. Now, what's another thing we can look at as a trend? I suffered from very high cholesterol, and I'm a recovered alcoholic, been sober over 9 years. But at the time, my body was destroyed. My liver wasn't working properly, and taking statin pills wasn't an option back in 2009. In fact, I was told in 2006 I would not make it much farther than 2009 because I couldn't take the statin pills to lower my cholesterol. There was nothing I could take that would lower it, so they figured it would just take about 3 years for me to kill over. I had other health problems that were pretty bad because, I lived a pretty wild life, did some things I shouldn't have done. But, I put these products in my body, folks, and I'm still standing here today in 2015. I'm not making any claims, but I'm telling you, be shocked what happens when you put the right things in your body on a regular basis. It really is that simple. So we have a product called a metabolic energizer that burns fat into energy naturally, and it's got clinical studies and clinical testing and university studies behind it. Places like Georgetown showing a good reduction in the body's bad cholesterol. Those are powerful solutions out there, folks. I know there's a lot of you out there that don't like them statin pills because they bring you the leg cramps in the middle of the night, like the ones I was talking about that come from hydration, but only far much worse. And then you're dealing with the idea, do you really want to sacrifice your liver to lower your cholesterol? You don't have to go that route. There's other solutions. Now, I'm not making claims, so don't accuse me of it, please. But I've shown you some solutions here. What's unique about all these solutions with Xfuse is you find 4 people to use the same products that you use. Yours become free for the life of those accounts. So you can get paid to drink your coffee. You can get your coffee for free. Now, how is that to be able to have a business to make money with? Everything I've shown you here is a solution to a problem that somebody somewhere faces. They're going to redirect their spending, so they've already got the money in the budget. They're going to save over $100 a month. So if they're not interested in building a business, surely you got a solution that they would be interested in that will create a monthly residual income for you. Isn't that amazing? Pretty simple solutions. We're not talking rocket science. We're talking exact science. So What's number 6? We have a proven earning system, and I'm going to show you that in just a minute. I'm going to show you the money behind it as well. Number 7, what do we do this for? We do this to make a difference where it counts. Rick Cotton, a guy showed a picture, the founder of the company, has a heart, just huge heart. 10 years in the missionary outreach field, and that he motivated me, my wife and I, to start our own ministry outreach in 2011. We followed Rick's example. But when you follow Jesus, you understand what happens when you can take care of one of those little ones that can't help themselves. Whether they're in the United States or not, they're helpless children. They need help. So if we're going to offer solutions to the masses, and we're going to make tons of money off the masses because trends being capitalized on and motion create fortunes, why not take 1% off the top and give that to needy children? And that's what our Viva Kids program is all about. And it's happened from day one when we weren't making any money to now where we're doing millions of dollars globally on a monthly basis. 1% off the top goes right to help those children out. Folks, that's a very big thing. And it's an honor and it's a blessing to reach out and help those little ones. So now, show me the money. It's time to show you the money. Success leaves clues. And when you take all the top earners of all the companies that are out there that have went from zero to millions of dollars, and you ask them, what was it that you did to create that success? And the magic number by these top earners is 5 proper exposures of their business opportunity per day. 5 days per week. That was the magic formula. What does it mean, a proper exposure? Well, we're talking about consumable products, are we not? Now is the time to let somebody sample these products and see how they taste. That way, you don't have to be the salesperson. The odds are 80% in your favor of gathering a consumer if they have no interest in the business when they've sampled the products. They want to be in the business even more when they know the products are good. So why not position yourself properly? You share a business opportunity that represents what you do for a living. You have consumable products. Doesn't it make sense to let the people sample the product when they see the information? That's the key. That's the magic behind this. Now, what are we going to do? We're going to set up those appointments. The way we're going to do that is we're going to make 25 connections a day, whether it be online chat, on the phone, or in person, old-fashioned, belly to belly. Think about what I'm saying. 25 connections to do what? Book 5 appointments to do a proper exposure. What are we talking about? A huge time commitment? Not really. 25 a week, do the math. That's 25 hours. That's still part-time efforts. Times 125 a month. We're doing a 3-month game plan. Why? Well, if you look at history, success leaves clues. The biggest trainer in network marketing history right now, Eric Worre, a book called Go Pro. If you want to make money in this industry, you'll learn to be a reader because all leaders are readers. And if you're not a reader, you won't be a leader. And if you're not a leader, the big money ain't coming to you. Eric talks about putting together a 90-day game plan. It's one of the most important parts of your business is to put that game plan in writing and have a coach go through. What are you going to do to make the money? Well, we're putting in a writing on the board here. We're going to show you what you do to make the money. Okay, so it's not me making it up off the top of my head. It's what the experts teach. And if you put this into action, you're going to make a lot of this. Okay, so let's take a look. We've got 375 proper exposures we're going to complete in a 3-month period of time. But we only get that many proper exposures by making 1,500 total connections. We're not pushing a button and making $1 million. We're rolling up our sleeves and we're going to work to make the money. So think about that. What's going to happen? We're going to fail. I said fail, bomb, absolutely not do well. 1,025 times we're going to fail our way to the top. And 200 times they're going to say, I'm not into home business, man. Hey, no way I'm going to be an entrepreneur, but I need to save some money and I like the solutions that you have. I'll do the solution. I'll take one of those products. What's that going to do? That's going to create $1,000 in residual income every month for the life of those accounts. $1,000 a month for 90 days of 25 hours a week of committed work. Not pushing a button and making a million. Committed work. And that's a very beautiful thing to be able to achieve. Most people work 40 hours a week for 40 years, get to 65, and only 3 out of 100 get to retire on 25 grand or less. Wow. Makes you want to be an employee. Really, entrepreneurs, 3% of the wealth in the United States is held by, 90% of the wealth is held by 3% of the population. Those 3% are entrepreneurs, not employees. So think about what I'm showing you here. $1,000 a month in residual income on 5 hours a day, 25 hours a week efforts for 90 days. That's not a bad return, is it? But we're not finished yet. 20 of those people said, hey, I want to be an entrepreneur. I'm going to demonstrate a consumable product business to a human being 375 times over a month period of time. I want to have enough samples on hand to do that. So we've got a VIP pack that allows you adequate samples to do a full work quarter with the business, so you're setting yourself up to succeed. Risk-free, $1,299. That is a steal to start a business with. Let's talk about a little price conditioning here. If you're starting a brick and mortar business, you're going to the bank to get a loan. $1,300 you could put on a credit card. Your monthly payments are going to be $150. Wow, that ain't no big deal. You got a 90-day plan here. What do you get when 20 people decide to set themselves up to succeed? You're going to get over $500 in commissions between just 2 bonuses. Your pay setter bonus and your coding bonus. What's that going to do for you? Oh boy, over $500 times 20, that's $10,000 in fast start bonuses that you earned by working this simple plan. And I've left out several commissions that aren't even mentioned here that bring that money earned up even more. Now, think about what I'm saying. If you wanted to start a brick and mortar business today, what, 25, 50, 75, 100,000 up to a couple $1 million just to start the business. If you start a small, cheap restaurant, what's your electric bill? $400, $500, $600 a month to $1,000 a month, depending on what size restaurant you build. How about the insurance for the employees? How about all of that good stuff? We're talking an entrepreneurial investment of less to start up your business than $1,300. Well, it's $1,300 and change. You got taxes depending on what state you're in. But you're putting this on a credit card. Your monthly payments are like $150. This isn't rocket science. It's an exact science. It's called leveraging money. Entrepreneurs do it all the time. And when you can position yourself at the beginning to a 90-day roadmap and have a business that gives you over a 500% return on your initial startup cost on monthly expenses that are under $300 a month, that's a beautiful thing when you can get thousands of dollars a week. Think about what I'm saying, folks. You deserve success. What I've shown you here tonight is proven trends that are second to market, second to none, from a 7-year debt-free company that's global. Recognize the fact 97% of the companies starting out the ground floor opportunity today are going to be out of business in 6 months' time. There might be a couple stragglers to 3 years. Don't you deserve the odds in your favor? Wouldn't it be more comfortable to have solutions that save people hundreds to offer them rather than something that they don't even have the money in the budget for? You deserve success. We've got a group of professionals here to help you succeed. The one thing I've learned from working with multi-million-dollar earners over 20 years in this industry is when they see a problem and there's a solution to that problem, procrastination is not an option. What you've seen here is a proven path. Tonight, you deserve to know that you're going to be financially secure. The way you can do that is to come join us. Get back to the person that invited you here. Let them know you're ready to get started. After all, let's say you buy this big $1,300 pack. You get 60, 75 days into this. You think I've misled you? Please send everything back to the company for a full refund, minus shipping and handling. Now, where's your risk to set yourself up to succeed? I showed you a business plan tonight that allows you to make the big bucks. The big bucks come with big commitment. We have lower ways to get into this business, but if you need to feed your family, if you need to secure yourself, why not show you a path that it can be done? Yes, it takes a little skin in the game to make some money, but you deserve the success. Come join us. I really appreciate the opportunity to share facts with you, and I look forward to meeting you in person, over the phone, online, or at one of our events. And we have a Diamond Boot Camp coming up in May. I would highly suggest you get there. I'm going to be there. I'll look forward to shaking your hand there. Hey, God bless you. Please keep our nation's leaders in your prayers. Go Seahawks!